Welcome back, guys. This is Leland bringing you an update of Bitcoin, the Graph, Orchid, Nucypher, and Numeraire. That's right. We're going through all these coins today. It's going to be a long video, so buckle in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and hit that bell notification because you don't want to miss out on these crucial updates. My book is available on Amazon.com. If you want to learn to do TA like me, go buy this book. After reading this book, you are going to feel more confident. You are going to be seeing a lot more gains in your portfolio. You're going to learn about blockchain, Bitcoin. This book is fantastic. It's simple to read, easy to follow, and you'll be able to implement everything that I teach in this book into your charts. Let's get started. GRT, what's going on? What are you doing, GRT? It's moving sideways. We are currently moving sideways. We've had these massive pumps to the upside. And if we go ahead, go from the bottom to the top, we are over 1,000%. We're taking a little bit of a cool off. That's nice. But do you see what I'm looking at right now? Do you see what happened over here? If we look at our 21-day moving average, when we get above it, we use it as support. Support, support, support. Look at this, beautiful, all the way up. We fell below it for a little bit. We got back above it, below it again, and now we are holding it as support. That's really good. Is GRT ready to have that liftoff? Maybe. And maybe the reason why I say that right now is because if we go ahead and take a look at the MACD, you can see that we've had this negative momentum moving to the upside. That's very bullish. It's looking really good. But we're in this indecision area. Why is that happening? What's going on over here? We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. But before we do that, let's take a look at our RSI. We're not overbought at all. We're sitting right in the middle, and it is time for a pump. It is time for GRT to shine. It is time for it to shine. Let's take a look at our Fibonacci retracements real quick. We take a Fibonacci from our swing high to our swing low. And you guys already know what we're looking to do is get above that 618. We need to get above that 618. That's very crucial. Once we get above it, we need to test that. That's $2.40. After you break $2.40, I'm going to start feeling very bullish about this coin. You break $2.40, you come up, you touch $2.61, and guys, it's going to be looking really good after that. I do foresee this happening in the future. It's a little boring right now for GRT. I know some of you are getting really bored. You're asking questions. What's going on? This is what's happening right now, guys. We are moving sideways. We've had our pump. We've had a massive pump. We've hit some amazing targets, and now we are consolidating. The beauty in this chart is that we are not going down. We are continuing to make higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. That's really good. And can you see what I'm looking at right here? We're starting to shift. We are starting to shift this momentum. You see how this is going to eventually start moving to the upside? That is what I'm looking at right now. It's looking really good. If we take a Fibonacci and we go from the very beginning, or right over here. Okay, so we take a Fibonacci, swing high, and we go to the base over here to this swing low. Okay. And now we are in between the 2618 and the 4618 up here. That's really good. That's really bullish. You can see we came down here and touched it for support. And now we're starting to round out. We're starting to round out. We're going to have our other attempt at trying to break $2.70-ish area. Once we get past that, guys, I don't know where GRT is going. I know we're going to be going higher, but I don't know. I don't have the data for that. But what we can do is we could take our fib on the short-term chart and we can kind of see what's going to be going on. So the targets that I'm looking for up here for GRT, once we break, you guys already know, once we break through that 618, 786, we come back, test to 786. That's going to be at $2.61. We're off. We'll be breaking all-time highs. We'll be coming up to this golden mean ratio over here at $3.23, and we'll be coming to $3.41, $3.67, and almost $5 for our 2618. I know you guys are getting bored right now, but this is, if you want these gains and you want to have your portfolio looking amazing, you have to hodl. This is not financial advice, but you need to be hodling through these times. Don't get bored thinking you can flip this over into something else and you can make a profit. I'm going to show you that. Let's take a look at Orchid. Let's take a look at Orchid right now. We're looking at Orchid. We're consolidating. Looks very similar to GRT, doesn't it? Looks very similar. You might be able to say that we're in some kind of maybe triangle at this point in time. That's very possible. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. We are above the 21-day moving average right now, looking really bullish. And the reason why I say we're looking really bullish is because if we go over to the MACD, we're seeing the same exact thing. This negative momentum to the upside on Orchid. Look at that. Negative momentum to the upside. We're building up, we're coiling up, and we're getting our cross right now. That cross is happening. I'm expecting a breakout of this triangle over here. And if we take a look at the RSI, we have plenty of room to run up. Plenty of room. Not even overbought. We're not underbought. We're sitting smack dab in the middle. We've been in this indecision area, and this is typically what you're going to find when you are in a triangle and you're approaching the apex of the triangle. We're actually past the apex of this triangle. And if we get a breakout to the upside, we could do that measured move right here, right now. Let's say we break out today. What does that breakout target look like? Okay. Now, we aren't going to be hitting these targets today. It may take a few days, maybe a week before we hit that target, but we definitely are going to be taking out these highs over here on Orchid. And we are looking at about 85-cent breakout target for Orchid. What does that look like on a fib? Let's go ahead and let's back it out a little bit. I want to take a swing high to the swing low over here on Orchid. Go from that swing high right there to right about John. And you can see what we're doing right now. See how we're holding that 0.5 fib as support the entire way. That's a little messy. Let me get rid of the triangle, the moving average, and the breakout. But I'm going to leave the breakout because I want to show you exactly where that's going to be going. Okay. Look how we're holding this 0.5 as support. That is a big support. You break through that support, you'll be coming down hitting 50 cents real quick. I don't foresee that happening given the leading indicators that I am seeing on the MACD. It's looking very bullish. Just like GRT, we're starting to round out. We're starting to round out. That momentum is shifting. It was really violent to the downside over here, and you can just see it. It's just higher low, higher low, higher low. A move to the upside is what I'm expecting. And if we can get that breakout of that triangle, look where that puts us at. Look where that puts us at over the 618. That is beautiful. If we can get into this zone over here, I am bullish anyways. It doesn't even really matter where that breakout target is going. As long as we can get into this area, I'm bullish. I'm very bullish. And you're so early. You're so early to this coin. Very early. Look at this. We haven't even completed this entire cup. We've had this massive double bottom. What are you worried about? What are you worried about? We have a beautiful W formation. We're on our way up. We've come up and we hit the 618. That's bullish. That's really good. Let's get another attempt at it. Let's break through it. Hit the 786. Test that as support at 82 cents. And we have liftoff. We will have liftoff after that. And what do I say after we break all-time highs? Especially in this market, expect to double. I am looking for my target up here at $2.30 within the next few weeks. The next few weeks, I am looking for that target. That is very possible. That is very possible. That is what I'm looking for right now. Okay, let's move on. We're moving over to Nucypher. Same thing. Putting on the same consolidation. Altcoins are taking a little bit of a breather, which I'm still going to tell you guys why. When we finish up Nucypher and Numeraire, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you why that's going to be happening. Okay, so Nucypher looking really good. Looking really good. Let's go ahead. Let's start off with our Fibonacci. We're going to go from our swing high to our swing low right over here. That's about right about there. Looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. We came over here to the 2618, using it as resistance, rightfully so. That is a hard resistance to break out of. We are consolidating right now, looking really good, putting in higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, as we have our resistance over here. Once you break that resistance, I'm looking at about right there, which puts us at almost the 6.2 or the 2618, excuse me, 83 cents. I am looking to break that, looking really bullish. What kind of leading indicators can we be looking at? Same thing on the MACD. And you can see right here, hidden bullish divergence right there. Hidden bullish divergence. It hasn't played out yet. I am looking for that bullishness. I'm looking for that bullishness. It's looking really good. Let's take a look at our RSI. Same thing. Same thing as all the other charts, sitting smack dab right in the middle. So much room to the upside, it's not even funny. We could be having a breakout here really soon. Really soon. Like I said, you break out of that 83 cents, you're going to be going up to $1.35 really quickly. If not, if you do not break that that 83 cents, be looking for a pullback. We could be getting a pullback over here to the 1618, which is 58 cents. I'm all over the place today. 57 cents is the support level that I'm looking for. We really do not want to break below 57 cents at this point. At that point, if we drop below 57 cents, I'm not going to be feeling as good about Nucypher. So that kind of drop from there to 57 cents, that's about a 24% drop. Bitcoin would have to take a dump in order for us to do that. Anything below that, it's not going to be looking too good. I don't foresee that happening. I do see new highs coming in to our future. It's going to take a couple more weeks, a few more weeks. We're going to be looking at it. It is possibly as early as tomorrow, the next day, or the next day. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know the time frame. We could be moving sideways for a while, which I'm still going to be mentioning at the end of this video. Numeraire, still very bullish about Numeraire. I love it. We have this beautiful formation you guys already know. We had our double bottom down here. Very bullish. Very bullish. Let's take a Fibonacci from our swing high. Swing high to our swing low over here. Take it to about right there. You guys are wondering, Leland, how come your Fibonacci's aren't going to where you're supposed to take them? Because they work out better there. Sometimes TA is not perfect, but when I move them to these areas, they just look better. You can see the support and the resistance differences between moving it from here over to here. Looks so much better. Okay, looks so much better. Now, we are holding up this 40 cents as support still. That's really good support. I am expecting for us to come up here and break 45 cents. And after 45 cents, let's have an attempt at 50. I'm sorry, I keep saying cents. Dollars. $40 has been a really good support. $45 is the next target I'm looking for. And $50 is what we need to get above. We need to get above 50 bucks. Get above 50 bucks. I'm gonna feel really good about it. I already feel really good about it. But then now we're gonna start seeing more upside a lot more quickly. This is what traders are looking for. We're looking to come over here and touch that 618, test it as support. You guys already know this. Break the 786, confirm that as support, and we're gone. We're gone after that. Very simple. Very simple. I am looking for a target breakout or a target of about $236. I believe that's very possible within the next couple of months, if not sooner. This coin is going to absolutely explode. Absolutely explode. Very bullish about Numeraire. Let's take a look at the MACD. Same thing. Look at this. Negative momentum moving to the upside. We're about to get our cross. We are about to get our cross on our MACD. Looking really good. Let's get that cross. And do we have room to move to the upside? Absolutely. Absolutely. We're sitting over here at 46 on the RSI. So much room to move to the upside. It's beautiful. I love it. Let's do it. Numeraire, give it some time, and we'll get there. Be patient, guys. Be very patient with these coins. Now, let's talk about what's happening. Why are these coins going sideways? Why are they taking longer to break out? We had all of this explosive movement to the upside. What's going on? Well, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is stealing the show. I want to show you this because it's important. It correlates to altcoins. If you want to know what's going on with altcoins, you have to look at Bitcoin. You can see that we have this resistance. We broke out of it, and look at this perfect touchdown here. We flipped it into support. And ever since we did that, check out the Fibonacci. We came back down, and that coincidentally was the 1618 on the Fibonacci. It was $51,000. That was the bounce that we are looking for. And now all it is upside. These Fibonacci's do not lie. Look at this 2618. This is the target that I am looking to come up and hit. We're looking at about $55,600 for our next target before I see a pullback. We may have some resistance at $55,000. That's very possible. That's a psychological resistance. So maybe we get it at the 55 or 55,600. Either way, very close. Very close. If we can get within that range, I'm going to be very happy. Currently, Bitcoin's sitting at $54,300. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? This thing is incredible. And this is what is driving every other coin in the market right now. People are looking at Bitcoin and they're flipping. That's why you're not seeing altcoins moving as much. That's why Orchid is not in the green today. That is why GRT is not in the green today. Numeraire, a little bit, not much. Even Nucypher, where are we at? Nucypher, yep, not even in the green today. Bitcoin is stealing the show right now. Once we see Bitcoin going sideways, that is when altcoins will start to move. That always happens with Bitcoin. It starts going sideways, and then we start seeing moves with altcoins. So let's come up, let's hit our resistance, and I'm looking to take a little bit of consolidation over here. Okay, now it is totally possible that we will blow past $55,000 and we will come up to the 4618. This is an extreme bull market for Bitcoin right now. An extreme bull market for Bitcoin. So we could be coming up and hitting $64,000 really quickly. But you guys already know we have to break through 55,000 to even attempt to be hitting 60,000. Once we break $55,000, we're going to 60K. Hands down. People are going to be looking at these psychological resistances, and they're going to be going in increments of 5 with Bitcoin. Watch it. It's going to happen. $64,000 is still cheap Bitcoin. From where we're going to be going, where I predict we're going to be going, you could still be making a lot of profit off of Bitcoin if you know what you were doing. We're looking for that market cycle top. So, like I said, we could be coming up to 55,000 and consolidating for a little bit. That's possible. Or Bitcoin just shoots up and we come up and we hit close to $65,000, and that's when we take our dip. That is when we take our dip. What kind of percentage gains? What kind of dips am I looking for? I'm looking for the 30 to 40% dips. So if we come up and we hit $64,000, is it possible that we can come back down 30% and touch $45,000? Yes. Yes, that is very possible. That may be a bloody day for altcoins. It might be. I don't know where that dip is going to happen. I have no idea where that dip is going to happen. But we just had our dip. We just had our 30% dip with Bitcoin. 30% right there. And now we're moving to our target breakout, which is $55,000. Where's that next pullback going to be? Where's that next bloody day going to be for the crypto markets? We don't know. But let's watch Bitcoin go sideways as altcoins pump. I'm very bullish on GRT. I'm very bullish on Orchid, Nucypher, and Nmr Numeraire on these coins. It's going to take some time. Be patient. It'll be the most rewarding for you guys in the end. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And remember, it's all about the TA. I'll catch you guys in the next one.